You know that feeling, that quiet, persistent sense that the furniture of your life has been shifted just an inch to the left. Things are off. An uneasiness you can't explain. An emptiness you can't fill with more stuff, more status, or more noise. It's not imagined, it's real. But where does it come from? Let's use a parallel to explain what's happening to the world right now and what's happening to you. Have you ever been sitting in traffic or staring at a stack of bills and felt a sudden, sharp glitch? It's that split second where the resolution of your life seems to drop, the colors go flat. You realize, with a cold shiver, that this can't be it. It feels like you've been playing a game, but for one heart-stopping moment, you forgot the rules. That's because you are in a game. I call it the Western world. You were sucked into it before you were even born. You experienced the real world once, a long time ago, back when you barely remember anything, when you were a child. But since then, the rules of the Western world have been quietly shaping you, telling you where to move, how to think, and what to want. The thing about playing the same game for hundreds of years is that we eventually forget it's a game at all. We've started to think the game board is the actual Earth. We think the plastic pieces are our actual souls. We think the rules printed on the inside of the box are the laws of physics. Right now, you can feel that we're nearing the end of the match. There's a heavy, shaky vibration in the air, a kind of end of the night exhaustion. You feel it because deep down, you know the scoreboard is broken. Yet you're still sitting there, moving your piece to the next square, simply because you don't remember how to stand up and walk away. To understand how we got stuck, we have to look at Jumanji. Not as 90s nostalgia, but as a warning. Think about Alan Parrish. A young boy finds a chest. Inside is a game. It calls to him not with words, but with a subtle, rhythmic thrumming. He starts playing without even realizing he's made a choice. The pieces attach themselves to the board by their own magnetic will. It took only a moment of carelessness to become part of a game he never wanted to play. Then, the chaos begins. The game is sneaky. Its rules are already written, and it doesn't care about your intentions. Alan is sucked into the inside of the game, vanishing for 26 years into a jungle of pure survival. He is trapped until two new players, Judy and Peter, hear those same drums. If you've ever wondered how we started playing our game, the Western world, this is the clue. We fell for the quiet call. And once the dice are cast, the mansion of our lives transforms into chaos. But chaos is hungry. It spreads into the streets, into the town, into every corner of our existence. To stop it, Alan and his friends have to keep rolling. They are chased by rhinos, haunted by monkeys, and pursued by Van Pelt, the hunter. Van Pelt is the hustle. He is the personification of the system that views you as a trophy to be mounted. He is the voice that says, "You are not enough. Keep running, keep rolling, or you'll be caught." At the climax, Alan finally stops. He faces the gun aimed at his heart. He remembers his father's words. If you're afraid of something, you've got to stand and face it. He stops running. He faces the hunter. He lets go of the dice. In the movie, the final roll resets the world. But in the real world, the Western world game doesn't just vanish. And you don't have to wait for a lucky roll to be free. The Western world feels inescapable because we've forgotten it's just one board in a much larger library. We've been staring so hard at the plastic pieces that we've forgotten we are the ones sitting in the chair. Stepping out of the game doesn't mean the end of your story. It means the beginning of your life as the player, rather than the piece. When you decide to let go of the dice, when you stop letting the game's rules of success, status, and debt define your gravity, a new door appears. It's the door leading out of the game room. And what's on the other side? It's not a void. It's the actual world, the one you knew as a child. It's a place where you can still visit the game room if you choose, but you no longer live there. You can play the game of career or finance, but you do it with a wink, knowing the board is made of cardboard and the stakes are made of plastic. You realize that Van Pelt, the hunter, can't actually hurt you once you stop running. He only has power over those who believe the game is the only reality. So The next time you feel that glitch, that sense that things aren't right, don't try to fix it by moving your piece to the next square. Instead, look up from the board. The Western world is just a game. It is a possibility, but it is not the only possibility. Take a breath, stand up from the table, walk out of the room. The sun is shining, the air is real, and for the first time in a long time, it's your turn to decide what happens next.